Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Claudia here, and if you are new here and you're seeing this face for the first time, just know that you are most welcome. And of course, I'm super stoked that you are here joining me. To my returning subbies, you are always welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. So you would have seen the title of this video, you guys. I'm using the word scammed because that's what it was in essence, okay? But like at the same time, I just want to bring awareness to what is possible and what most of us think is probably not, possible. But yeah, so I don't even want to like talk long stories. I just want to get straight into this video, straight into the gory details of how this happened. And if you don't hear from me after this, just know that my sisters decided to kill me, because literally they're gonna kill me after this. So this happened exactly a year ago, around this time, in fact. So we had been planning to celebrate my brother's birthday, and my family is very big on birthdays. We celebrate it how you want to celebrate it. So if you want to go out and have fun and do something, then that's what we do. And if you decide that no, I want to chill at home and let's just maybe have a little bride, then that's what we do. But we generally celebrate each other's birthdays with gifts and surprises, and we just make a big thing of it. Okay, so this particular year, which is last year at this time, which is the only reason why I'm sharing this now, because I feel like by now we all have gotten over what had happened. But yeah, so we decided we are going to celebrate my brother's birthday by giving him a surprise. Okay, so we decided, let's book a house. We wanted to book a house, and we were going to invite all of his friends without him knowing, obviously. Guys, excuse my blocked nose, like it's been troubling me. Sinusitis is not my friend these days. Anywho, we decided we are going to invite some of his friends, and we're going to make it a big thing. We're going to surprise him at this house, and yeah. So we'd been planning weeks in advance. Now, I do not know why my sisters do not want me to tell the story, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it anyway. This story is more embarrassing for me. Not even for them. It's more embarrassing for me because I work within the hospitality industry. So for someone who's hearing this or watching this, and someone who knows me and knows the field that I work in, they would be like, how? But really, now, how did that happen to you? But anyway, I'm over it. Like, these things happen, okay, as it happened. So yeah, this was a bit embarrassing for me than anything compared to them. So where was I? Okay, so we decided we're gonna book a house, but this time, guys, I literally wanted to kind of like be I didn't want to be involved too much in the planning of the booking and the holiday, etc., because I'm kind of like the person who always does it. So I was like, let me leave it to my sisters, let them find something, So one of my sisters goes to a trusted website, and I'm gonna name it because this is what it is, booking.com, which is what we all know of. And so I'm not saying that booking.com was the scammer in this case, but I'm making you aware that the scammers are found there too, right? So she finds this house, beautiful house, finds this house, and we all excited when we saw the pictures and how gorgeous this house is, and the price was quite reasonable as well. So we decided, okay, this is it, this is the house. We get the price and everything. We decide, right, we're gonna pay, blah blah blah. We get that done, and then the week in which we were going to be going, or yeah, we're going the weekend, but in the week we decided, right, we need to make payment. We send the monies through and we make payment. Well, we send the monies through to my sister and then she makes the payment. Excuse me. So she makes the payment, and then we come up with a plan to get him there because we wanted to be a surprise, obviously. So we called a business associate of his and asked him to play along and invite him to a meeting on the weekend, on that Saturday. And it's supposed to be an urgent meeting, and he's going to meet other guys there, and they need to have this meeting. Not going to be very long, but basically he needs him there. So my brother falls for it. He knows he's going to this meeting on Saturday at this particular time. And then we have already arranged that we will obviously leave earlier so that we are there before he gets there. All the other friends already know that they need to be there at this particular house at this particular time. Guys, anyway, I'm laughing now, but it wasn't funny then. It was actually really sad. So I'm trying to cut it as short as possible, okay? So anyway, the day comes. Early in the morning, we up, we getting dressed, we ready for this day, we so excited. You know, my brother's gonna get the biggest surprise, and oh, we just can't wait. So we all meet at my mom's house in Waterfall, and we're all gonna leave from there. His fiance knows that she's leaving with us from there, and he knows that she's gone to work. Okay, cool. And he's calling and he's like, oh, I'm looking for this particular sweater and blah, blah, blah. And we're just playing along, and she's like, no, it's here, it's ironed, blah blah blah. Okay, fine. He's getting ready for his meeting later in the day. So we get our transport to come and pick us up, and guys, you know, when I said we were fully loaded, we were well prepared.
We had all the food, the meat, the drinks, the everything, you know, for this party. Anyway,
yeah, we jump into our transport and off we go. We are heading to mchwaa. We go, and then we get to the house finally. When we get to the house, I'm looking at this place and I'm like, wow, this beautiful house. You know, when you're already imagining yourself inside, and we're just imagining, oh my gosh, my swimsuit is ready, brides up, we're just gonna have such a good time, such a chill time. But the gate is closed. Okay, so fine, my sister jumps out the car and she goes to the gate to buzz at the intercom. Buzz at the intercom, no response. Okay, fine. Let's buzz again. She buzzes again, no response. Like, okay, something's wrong. So I'm like, no, call the guy whom you booked with. He should probably be able to answer and tell us what's happening. Maybe the person who's supposed to open for us hasn't arrived. Anyway, she does that. She calls him. Then he's like, just give me about 5 minutes. I'm gonna call you back. Okay, fine. She passes again. And then we see, as I look up, I notice somebody at the window in the house. But this person looks like he's in his boxers, and it looks like he just got up from sleep. Now I'm getting worried. I'm like, who's there in the house? And he looks like he just got up from sleep. So he sees us, and then he makes his way down to the gate. This fella that we phoned, 5 minutes is gone. He hasn't phoned back. So my sister's dialing him and he's not answering anymore. Then the guy comes to the gate and he's like, are you sure you're at the right house? I'm like,
he's like, are you sure you're at the right house? I'm like, what the hell? What does this guy mean we're at the right house? This is the right house.
We show him the pictures. We show him everything, like, no, we definitely at the right house. And he's like, I think you're mistaken, but let me call my parents, let me find out. Maybe they know something I don't. We're like, yeah, please call your parents. So he calls his parents, and his parents are like, we don't know what that's about, but it's definitely not here. I'm like, oh, this is a dream now. Like, this can't be happening. The parents are saying they know nothing. The pictures are of the house, and the guy acknowledges that, no, this is definitely our home. Like, what is going on? The guy that we booked with is not answering the phone anymore, you guys. Now it's like, what the? You know when you know that something's wrong, but you don't want to acknowledge it. You're just telling yourself that, no, it can't be, like, just can't be. And people already making their way to the house. At that point, I calmed down. I'm like, okay, let's just keep trying. Maybe something's wrong. Let's just keep trying to call. No answer. Then the guy says to us, the guy at the gate says, why don't you just take a drive down the road? In the corner, there is a place that people normally book at. It could be that you are just mistaken, but that's probably the house. But I'm like, it won't look like this house. This house looks exactly like what we have in the pictures. So the guy's like, just try it, because it's definitely not this house. Now I'm like already disappointed. I'm like, okay, fine. So we jump back in the car, and oh my word, our Uber driver, you guys, was the sweetest, the best. That guy had so much patience for us. Like, he didn't ditch us and be like, look guys, I don't have time for this, and I need to go and I need to work, blah blah blah. He didn't do that to us. He was like, it's okay, I'm here, we'll find a solution. So we drive down to where this guy directed us. When we get there, it's closed up as well, and obviously there's nobody here to open for us. So I'm like, no. Now we need to start phoning. We start going back to emails now to see where there's another number and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, let me phone, because now maybe this person is seeing, your number. He knows your number. This person's obviously ducking us now. So let's try with another number, and I phone. In fact, I first saved his number on WhatsApp, and I sent a WhatsApp. I can't remember if I sent a voice note or whether I sent a WhatsApp. Can't even remember, but I sent something. And then he sends me, he responds. He sends me a voice note back. The voice note. You know when I say Delela ring, the guy sends a voice note laughing. He's ripped. He's laughing, and he makes some stupid remark. He was trying to say something in Zulu, but he sounded like he had an Indian accent. And everyone can hear this. So now we realize what just happened. We've just been scammed. I don't even want to tell you guys how much we paid, because very sad. Anyway, well, we realized that we've been scammed. We realized we're not getting our money back. But hey, Claudia, I decided, you know what? I'm phoning my friend. So I worked in the bank before. I phoned my friend and I'm like, friend, tell me how I can do this. Is there a way for me to reverse this money? Because this is what has happened. Gave a short, long story. And he's like, guy, there's nothing you can do. This money's gone. It's Saturday. It's already 24 hours later that you paid. You're not going to get the money back. You won't be able to reverse it. At the time, I think the banks had stopped that option where you can reverse the funds yourself if you deposited it. Shit. So we're like, okay, fine. Right. My sister, Christine, starts crying. Hey guys. My sister starts crying. She doesn't know what to do now. She's blaming herself. I'm like, listen, this could have happened to anyone. There's no need to cry. Just calm down. Inside, I'm boiling. I'm like, I'm boiling. I'm mad. But I cannot act mad. I have to just stay calm. My baby sister.
Trying to console her.
It's okay, we'll find a way out of this, blah blah blah. Okay, Fine. Now I'm like, hey, I'm telling my sister-in-law, you know what? Start phoning the people. Tell them to turn back, or tell them to meet us at the garage. I think we were gonna meet near Gateway at the garage. And I'm like, just tell them to meet us there, because they're already on their way, guys. So I'm like, tell them to meet us there. We'll meet them there and we'll explain what has happened. Tell them not to come to the house anymore. Same time, I phoned my mom and I'm like, Mommy, we're coming back home. Please tell Daddy to just take out the braai stand and organize for us. Guys. Oh my word. So anyway, my mom's like, what happened? So I'm like, Mommy, I can't explain now. I'll explain to you when we get home. Just please tell Daddy to sort things out there, but we're coming back home. We're on our way back. My mom's like, okay, fine, no problem. And then off we go. We head to the garage. Our faithful Uber driver takes us back to the garage. We meet up with everyone that was on their way already. We've already found the others. Don't even make your way this way. Just go straight to Waterfall. We'll meet you there. We discussed this with the other guys. We tell them that this is what has happened. Unfortunately, we can't control the situation. So please just make your way to Waterfall. And all 3 or 4 cars now going back to Waterfall. And we get there. Guys. Hey. We get home. We explain to my mom and my dad what had happened. They understand. Okay, cool. And I'm like, you know what? We'll sort this out on another day. Right now, let's focus on the party. Let's focus on the birthday boy, because it's all about him today. Let's not focus on the negative energy. We will deal with that later. I've got some friends in the bank. We'll speak to them and we'll see how we can get our money back. For now, let's focus on the party. And we had to spill the beans to the birthday boy and tell him what has actually gone down. And he wasn't happy, but he was also stunned. Like, you guys, you go and plan surprises like this. You don't, you know. Anyway, so we have a party. But you know what? We actually had a good time. Amidst and amongst all the drama that happened in the day, you know, losing our money, all of that. I mean, we still had our drinks, we had our food, we had our everything else that was planned. We changed our venue. Our friends were all still there. It was just a disappointment that people could do that. But you know what? Even if you're watching today, you will, you know yourself, whoever you are. What you sow, you shall reap. That's all I'm gonna say. So guys, it's a warning to you. Please be careful out there. Don't think because it's a trusted site that nothing like this can happen. I'm proof, we are proof that these things do happen. And so I'm just putting it out there so that people know what is happening. People know that, hey, the scammers, they are all over, even on the trusted websites. So yeah, that was the end of our sad but happy story. I mean, it was happy because, you know, we were celebrating my brother's birthday and we still got to do it in essence. But it was sad because somebody robbed us of an experience, you know. So guys, just be careful out there. Yes, trusted websites have scammers on them. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you double check, triple check if you have to, okay? Make sure it's legit. Make sure it's a trusted and reputable company that you are dealing with. My company is there too, but my company is trusted and they're reputable. Yes, they are. Anywho, that's my story, guys. I hope I'll be bringing you more stories because there's so many, but I've been a bit hesitant to like bring them out. Anyway, I better get going, you guys. I will see you in my next video. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have experienced something like what we did, please, I beg, please comment down below and tell me what your experience was, what happened to you guys, how, where, who, what. I'm really eager to know. Yeah, and with that, guys, let me love and leave you. I'll see you in my next video. Love ya. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.